What are you doing here? Hey! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Huh? Woo! What's going on, guys? Saturday, April 23rd. I am fucking starving. I've been out at my girlfriend's, I guess you could say her ranch, or her farm. She's got a bunch of property with literally every kind of animal you could think of. And we like to hang out with them on the weekends and care for them and do a bunch of shit that needs to be done. My allergies are fucking terrible out here. I haven't had allergies since I was like 9 in 5th grade. And I used to like take Flonase and shit every day. But I haven't had it for years. But all of a sudden, I think I'm getting allergies again. Because this snot in my head won't go away. And being out here with all this land, I feel like it makes it worse. So I don't know what I'm gonna eat yet. I either want like chicken and rice or like Chipotle maybe. I don't know, I haven't decided. I'm gonna get some grub. I'm gonna go to the gym. Sayonara. What's cracking, guys? So I figured I'd go ahead and do a commentary over this bench workout. This is a bench workout from Saturday. Working up to a max set of 5. As you just watched prior to Garrett's set, was my top set of 295 for 5. The last rep on it was kind of a slow mover, a grinder. My ass kind of came up. Still got it, still a PR. Weeks prior to this, I did 295 for an AMRAP of 4, and then 2 weeks prior to that, when I worked up to a max triple of 300, I actually hit 4 reps of it instead of 3. So I knew I could get 295 for 4. I mean, at least for 5. So I got that. I was pretty fatigued after that, pretty shot. So I went into 285 for a back off set of 5. That last rep was a little bit of a slow mover as well. So then you'll see here I do 2 more sets of 280 for 5. Garrett's here lifting with me today, finally back on the bench. He's had a shit ton of shoulder issues recently. He's actually not sure what it is, rotator cuff or like a AC joint impingement, or we don't know what it is yet. But just trying to take it easy. His bench was actually bigger than mine for a while. But he's been kind of cutting and not lifting as much, and his bench kind of went down a little bit, so kind of rehabbing that a little bit. He worked up to a set of 5 at 260, I think was his top set of 5. And anytime he's like about to fuck up or have to grind a rep or something, I'll kind of help him up, just because there's no point in pushing it for weights that aren't even like maximal. Then right here he did his last AMRAP set of 225 for 9. I know he's hit that for about 14 before. And then I finished off mine with a 75% AMRAP right here, which would be 255 pounds, and I got 8 reps. I don't think that's a PR. I think it's a PR paused. I think I've done that weight for like 9 reps before, maybe 10. But yeah, pause, that's definitely a PR. Then this is the only set of my incline I felt like showing. 235 for sets of 5. I did about 4 sets of them. I just kind of work up to a max set of 5 on the incline and then kind of hang out in that weight range. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and we will move on to Wednesday's overhead pressing and back workout. What's good, fam? So, hopefully you can hear me. I'm yelling. It's hot and I'm leaving my window down for y'all bitch ass motherfuckers. So one thing I want to talk about real quick is that you might have more in you than you think. What I notice, and I've noticed this over the last year of training, when I say I work up to a heavy single or a heavy double, so let's use an example. Say I work up to 300 pounds for a double on whatever lift, okay? That day, 4 or 5 sets later, when I go for an AMRAP set of say 275, I will hit more reps than if I were to go into the gym fresh and hit 275 for an AMRAP. For some reason, the logic is kind of off because you'd think, well, you're more burnt out already. But for some reason, when you hit those heavy sets, your nervous system is acclimated to this heavier weight. So when you drop it down, even though you're burnt out energy-wise, it feels so light to your body that you just can move it for more reps. So today when I hit that 295 for 5, if I would have went in and hit a heavy triple of like 315 or like 310 or whatever, like a couple of heavy triples, that 295 for 5 would have went up with ease. So, why I brought that up is because now I have something to not plateau at, but kind of like work at now. So next set of 5, which will be in 2 weeks. Next week will be triples. The next week will be doubles. So in 3 weeks, when I hit 5 again, I'm probably going to go for 295 again and just get it down solid as fuck. Then hopefully those 3 back off sets that I do after that will all be 285 and not 280. So there you go right there. That's 2 more sets of 5 with 5 more pounds. So you're adding more volume. Progressive overload, yada, yada, yada. So, feeling a little off today. Supposed to work up to a max set of 5 on the OHP. But I think my body needs a deload. That and I was sick. And now I'm trying to get over it. Training partner bailed again, but we're not going to let that get us down. So this is going to be the last warm up here. I've done 205 for 6. I was going to work up to 205 for 5, but I might go a little conservative today and bang on like 200 for 5. We'll see though. This will be the last warm up. I'll do like 3 or 4 reps, see where I'm at. The other 190 actually went pretty well. Didn't feel as bad as I thought it would. I think I'm gonna go for PR. Let's do 210 for 5. So I got a PR, 210 for 5. Last time I did a 5, I don't know what it was, but I got it. And I'll have to check. Okay, so the last time I did a set of 5, I did 200 for a PR. Then, after my 250 max single, I did an AMRAP with 205 for 6. So I blew that one out of the water. Got this though. So the sets are going really well. feeling a lot more worn out. I usually nap after work before I lift. Didn't nap today. Feeling worn out. Hope you got work to do. So the plan was to hit a PR set of top set of 5, not necessarily PR, but I hit a PR. Top set of 5, 1 back off set, and then 2 more back off sets with like 10 pounds off that. So laid out, that's 210 for 1 set of 5, 200 for a set of 5, and then 2 sets of 195 for 5. But I think I got another set in me, so I'm gonna bang out 3 sets of 195. By the way, one thing you'll notice is I try and do my back off sets raw, no wraps. I try and use wraps as little as possible because I feel like they hinder wrist strength over time. And I can move the weight faster when I'm not wrapped for some reason, from circulation or whatever the fuck. Alright, so as you see, I just finished the OHP session and I moved into a bunch of back work. I did some heavy cable rows here. This is like the main back movement I can do now, where I can keep my back pretty upright and I don't have to put any strain on my lumbar. So I did this for like 3 or 4 sets of 12. I always try on these kind of exercises, I always try and shoot for like a lot of hypertrophy. I always stay in that 8 to 12 rep range. Keep it heavy, but you know, like bodybuilder style. So I ended up finishing this, and then there's a bunch of other stuff I didn't really film because it's kind of boring. I supersetted some face pulls with some rear delt flies, and then I started using bands for shrugs. Alpha Destiny kind of recommended those. And I've been doing those along with a lot of neck curls and liking the progress. Neck looking swole? No? Probably not. I'm fucking beat. I've been in here for almost fucking 2.5 hours. I haven't worked out this long in a long fucking time. I used to work out this long when I first started, when all I wanted to do was get big. And I'd be in here like 2 hours a night. I felt like if I didn't train for at least 2 hours, that I didn't train long enough and I wasn't gonna get fucking jacked. Once I learned the keys and elements of strength training, and that all it takes is higher intensity in like 6 fucking sets and you're good to go for growth, my outlook started to change. But I usually go on Tuesdays, and I stayed home yesterday to rest. So I did my overhead press and my back workout today. Hit a PR, hit some PRs, did a bunch of back volume. I'm gonna go home and eat. Hope you guys enjoy the vid.